who I am and why did I start this business. That is what we're addressing right now. I am Rose Petz. I am 49. I am married. Unfortunately, I wish I was able to have kids, but due to some issues that I didn't know about until recently, I was never able to actually conceive. Thanks, progesterone. But that's another story right there. Okay, so I am married to a wonderful, very supportive man who is off doing his own thing right now to give me a little bit of time in the house. I am the youngest of 4 girls. Yes, 4. I have 2 beautiful nieces, a beautiful grandnephew, and I know, beautiful, right? Describes, we don't usually, but you'll notice that I'm a little weird and quirky that way, that I will use words to fit a situation that come from my heart. I have struggled with my weight pretty much for as long as I can remember. I ate my feelings as a child. I often would get it in my head that I wanted to do an activity and I would start it, but then I wouldn't follow it through year after year. One of the things that I never stopped loving was water. I am like really still a water baby. I love to go swimming. If you are watching my channel, I really do spend a lot of time having tubs, and I talk about, I'm having another tub, and it's not like a short tub. It's like an hour, hour and a half, up to, I think the record was like maybe 2 hours, 15 minutes. I just really like water. It just really touches my soul and helps cleanse my soul. And I have tried various ways to evict the weight from my life and move past it and really shine the inner me that I know is there, that not everybody gets to see because for whatever reason. Okay, so I have tried Weight Watchers. I've counted the points, I've counted the calories, I've done various, Slim Fast or whatever trendy thing that was going on. And really, I just got to the point where, it worked to a point, but then it didn't work after that. Why? Because it was up here that wasn't ready. It was up here that it didn't make sense. And so those old behaviors came back over and over and over again. And so I have been working with this company. I've partnered with them for 5.5 years, and I have been working with the thinking portion, the mind portion, as well as with the physical. And I have to say that if I don't get to move my body on a daily basis, I become a little bit of a grump. I really do love that. One thing I've really learned is our bodies are meant to move. They're not meant to sit at a desk for 8 hours or sit on the couch Netflixing for hours on end. They're meant to get up and move. The joints are meant to move. So the more I move throughout the day, the happier I am. These are truths I know about myself. I also enjoy a wide range of food, and it goes from the super healthy to the indulgent stuff every now and then. I've never believed that it's an all or nothing way to eat. I've never believed that that is an effective way to function as a human. It can't be all or nothing, because you give me that, all or nothing, I'm going to want eventually to go to that other side of the all or nothing line, and I'm going to have it all at that point instead of, sticking with the stuff that is approved. So my journey is a slower journey than some, but that is the way it goes sometimes. My life has its ups and downs, its ebbs and flows. I'm learning to navigate myself even now after I've been doing this for 5.5 years, and figuring out why I have the success and why I allow a limiting belief to kind of sneak back in on me. And I'm constantly working to improve me. And that is how one of the reasons that drew me to this company and all the programs that we get. But about 5.5 years ago, an old high school friend reached out on Facebook because I liked a couple of her posts. And she's like, hey, are you curious about joining? Like, would you like to? I got a challenge group coming up. It's an accountability group. If you're into it, I would love to have you in there. I'm like, sure, why not? Because I have always kind of gone with my gut with stuff, and it felt right. And I had some success. The stuff makes sense to me. The support was phenomenal. I have this huge family of people in this company that are there cheering me on, helping me through the ups and the downs. And likewise, I help them with their ups, and I cheer them on, and I, encourage them to keep going in the down moments. And so this is just stuff that, was happening at that time, that encouragement, that camaraderie. And then she's like, hey, you're doing really good. You're very engaged. You have a great personality. You ever thought about maybe doing this, as a business and make a little bit of money on the side? And I'm like, not really. So we had a few conversations, and then I'm like, okay, let's go. But then for many years, I just kind of toe dipped. I did a little bit, but not a lot. And then it got to the point where, nobody is coming to pay my bills. None of the employment that I've had in my life has been the kind of employment where they truly cared about me. At the end of the day, it was all about a butt in the seat. And that's, that's nothing that I really wanted. So this is something with this company, is we really care about you. And as a business owner, because I am a business owner, I've invested in this. I care about the clients I have to make sure that they're getting what they need. And it's as easy as, if I don't have the answer, I can go get the answer. I have a huge resource of other coaches that I can turn to help me get the answer. So I don't have to be an expert in everything. I just need to know where to get the answer to help guide people to being the best that they can be, to get that weight evicted, to evict those beliefs that no longer serve us. And so this is one of the reasons why I decided to. But backing it up to growing up with always being the big girl, growing up with being picked last on the team, whether it was like in gym class or whatever, right? It was always, I was picked last. That I would eat those feelings, and it was like this circle that went on. And I decided that I didn't want to be living on that merry-go-round, going around and around and around, getting those feelings, eating those feelings, dealing with them, they come back, and so forth. And I wanted to get healthier. I wanted to not have to worry about that I could possibly get lifelong disease like high blood pressure, which I have because I love salt, but that's a whole other issue. And You know, I don't want to have diabetes. I don't want to have heart disease. I don't want to have lung issues. I want to be able to walk and run and go climb a mountain, go do cave climbing if I want. You know, I want to be able to do all this stuff with the freedom of having that. And it was never about getting down to a specific size. It was about being healthy, because health comes at all sorts of sizes. We're all very individual. We're all very unique. So what health looks like on one person, it might not look like that on the next person. So it's really health driven with me, whether it's a physical health or mental health. And that is what partnering with this company has given me. And that is what it can potentially give to you. I do have to let you know that there is no guarantee on income. It does come from your effort, your diligence, and your knowledge. And knowledge can be taught. Diligence, it's an effort. That's something that we have to put in our individual self. And I'll go into more of that later on in the day. I'll drop more videos to let you know what all that is. But if anything that I have said about my story resonates with you, please let me know. Sorry, my throat's getting a little dry. But yeah, if you have any questions or if anything resonates, just let me know. Drop a message below, and I would love to know more. And maybe let me know a little bit more about your story too. Okay, we'll talk to you later. Ciao.